would you consider Double Park then?
Park Industry.
I don't care about it.
What's the status of our Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle movie night? I am not getting a lot of
That's not even
enthusiasm.
coming out to October.
Proficiency, dude.
I thought August.
We're level 4. It should be the
Okay, it
same.
might be August.
We went up to level 5.
We've organized nothing for the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle night.
So
Is
when-
Kai excited or not?
I'm doing then.
He doesn't even know it's coming.
Alright.
We don't have.
He's our target
We
audience.
don't have like advertisements anymore. What are you talking about?
Like, what do I'm up for things?
There's no. They're not watching like TV.
Oh, anything that
on
has
the-
a
Radio Saturday morning cartoons.
anything that you're trained in,
Do I use this?
and yes, that does too.
Well, that's still on YouTube.
Each one of
Who's
these?
watching
watching,
that?
And then what about
watching
is it
Naruto
initiative
now.
or anything or no?
Okay, so do you have your character sheet?
Before, after,
How about your eraser?
video.
Right, it's just a tabaxi. Now, our table supports bullying in role-playing
We
games.
absolutely support
We feel that there's been a real move away from bullying in our community, and we think that bullying has a place. So I get to take out my childhood trauma on you. As a player, that's my role as Dungeon Master, okay? But this bullying goes even one step further, which is we bully the new guy.
Okay.
So you have your choice. We, as a table, either get to roll one of your stats, or butts up in the corner and we get to throw dice at you.
We're giving.
You can roll my stats.
So far, no one's taken, and we
Yeah,
don't
not
call it
yet.
butts up. We call it wall ball, right?
Wall ball.
Wall ball's less gay.
How do
But that is exactly why we say butts up. We bully, but we're not
Okay,
anti-gay.
so everyone at the table rolls 3d6.
Okay.
Or no, each person rolls 1d6, and you have to take the final score. You can put it in any stat you want,
Sure.
but you have to take that stat. And there's only 5 people here today. Is anyone else coming? Who are we missing?
we have Julian Omar.
I feel like we're missing someone.
Well, theoretically, we should have
Oh, yeah,
Rock
we
and
should
Oshi,
have
and we
Rock and
should have Chris
Rock and
his daughter,
Oshi are on
and
vacation.
McKenna and Chris.
Chris and McKenna are very irregular. So this
Sonny?
is us.
They've only showed up.
Sonny's the greatest. Where the hell's Sonny, Brian?
Back in Hawaii.
Sonny hasn't been here in ages. He's
Yeah, but when he shows up, it's big. He brings
brought
pizza.
pizza?
He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man."
He brought that pizza party.
by the way, where is that Little Caesars? Because when he brought it, it was still hot.
Is it a Little Caesar that's on whatever that is, Michelson, right before the airport? Or is that's at Domino's?
Oh,
There's a pizza place right there where
there is
the Hiranori's
Domino's,
is.
I think.
The
Yeah, I never
Domino's.
drive on that road, so I.
Right. But there's a pizza place.
How come I don't get any?
Brian, could you please order us 2 cheese Little Caesars pizzas?
No.
Why not?
They don't deliver.
Why Little Caesars? Little
It's
Caesars is
super
terrible.
cheap. It's like
I know it's cheap, but it's terrible.
Everyone's gonna pitch
It's
because we miss Sonny.
Pizza is.
And we don't know how he got the pizzas here. We're a little bit confused.
Where do you get them?
Very good.
Okay, Brian, you also need to roll a d6.
No, you're still right.
What do you want first?
We better roll the d6.
I'm getting a veto on the pizza here.
Oh, veto on the pizza.
No, I started the veto. I came back from my veto.
Next week's
That's
we'll
a
do the
1.
No, wait a minute. I'm ready to pull the trigger on this
Okay,
pizza.
1 and a 4.
Brian, you're rolling a d6.
How do people say no?
Hey, Lewis, what did you get?
Oh, you're gonna do the pizza. Wait, no. Okay, no d6 then. You order the pizza.
No, D6.
And no, this is the last d6.
Now I'm confused.
Lance, roll a d6.
What?
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you have a 4, 4, 1, 1. So you drop the lowest. You get a 9
Okay.
in any one stat.
Oh, that's
Didn't you roll for which stat it would be?
Oh, I roll which stat? Oh, that's right. That's right.
You don't need a
That's
D6
even better.
anymore.
No, Brian can roll the d6 for his stat. Brian, you get to determine which stat it is. So there's other rules at this table. One is floor dice count, which means if you roll a die,
5.
so that's, what is that?
Wisdom.
No, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, yikes.
Wisdom. Your wisdom is a 9.
Okay.
Go for a monk.
Yeah.
So
Just pick
if
a
you roll
character
a die,
that's high in
Barbarian.
wisdom.
if you
I'm a
roll
drow
Minimize
rogue.
the damage.
a rogue is good. If you roll a die and it stops rolling, you have to take that number.
No, if you want to get pizza, dude, I was fucking.
So if it's in the crack, if it's on the floor, if it's under the thing, floor dice count.
Okay.
In the crack.
Do we have any
Or
other?
you could just text somebody and bring us pizza. I get.
Do we have
Little
any other?
Caesars?
How did Sonny get a Little Caesars here?
Let's see if there's one even close. He also DoorDash Taco Bell.
That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
How do I read this? There's something I'm not understanding about this. The hit points that
Class
higher
features: light armor, weapons, saving
No,
skills,
I meant,
hit points.
yeah, hit points.
So you get a D8 per level.
Right.
At first level, you get
I've
8
only
plus your
seen it in
con. So you start with maximum.
Yeah.
Then you roll a D8 plus your con every level after that.
Okay.
Or you can take a 5.
Well,
Rolling is the only way to go. Suckers
I've rolled
take
every
the array.
single time.
so that was 5d8?
No, just you already know your hit points, right?
Yes, 31.
31. So just
no,
roll
I
one
get
more
it.
d8.
Yeah.
D8 plus your con.
Con.
There we
A
go.
while ago, we did
Yeah.
use candy as like little,
Oh, really?
little stuff on the.
Damn it.
Well, what's your con?
Cool.
A 4? No. A 4.
So 7.
Wait, your constitution can't be 4.
You have an 18 in con?
Have I been looking
He has
at
an
it?
18 in his constitution.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
a
4.
plus 4.
Yeah, it's
So
plus 4.
he had 7 to his hit points.
7 to your hit points.
So you got 38 now.
Okay, we need to do a little backstory as you guys arrive in the Azorius Senate, which is being attacked by goblins. Brian, where are we on the pizza situation?
Doesn't say.
I don't think they deliver.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I'm excited.
Delivery from Little Caesars is impossible. I don't think so.
Oh, there's one on
I
Harbor.
love pizza.
That's pretty far, dude.
Harbor.
Yeah, I live on Harbor. It takes me like 15 minutes to get here. Like, oh, I live right off Harbor.
My grandpa's
Harbor's the
texted me
closest
about the time
one.
He got fired from McDonald's.
It's bothered me.
It's
ever
12.
since he
It's
brought
12
that.
minutes
He
away.
went in, got hired, worked there for 30 minutes. They didn't teach him how to use the register, so the register was $5 short. So they just fired him and assumed he stole the $5. He worked there for 30 minutes.
Nice.
My grandpa.
Do you get paid for 30 minutes?
He stole $5.
I assume
He's
so.
okay.
I mean, he was
Adam.
probably making $5 an hour, and he stole $5 for 30 minutes, so he made double the money and walked out.
Adam, what is Color's real name?
Corollas,
Rex,
Rex,
the
Corollas, Rex, the Eyeless.
Just 2 pizzas?
Colors is also alright.
How much are they? We're gonna have to reimburse you here, man. This could get
12 bucks
pricey.
each?
$12 each. So we all throw in 3. Yep, that sounds good. Sure. Corollas, Rex, the Eyeless. What level are you?
We're all 5.
You're level 5. You're a rogue.
I'm a paladin.
You're a
The
paladin?
exact
We are all
opposite.
fine. We all level
How
up.
many
The only one in straight lines.
renown points do you have?
I'm gonna have to check that in a second.
Okay.
Oh, my character.
And what Batman villain are you modeled after?
Scarecrow.
And what is your relationship to the Scarecrow?
I worked for him, and then he found out I was a double agent I was a double agent for the government.
Uh-huh.
So he used his fear gas on me, and I was traumatized.
Do you
And he
believe in
declawed me.
gassing civilians? Oh, he declawed you. That's right, you're declawed.
Yes, I'm declawed, and he took one of my eyes.
And he
Oh,
took an eye.
you're the claw?
Yes, I have no claws. I've explained this. This is exactly how you handle it. It's the exact same thing.
Is it better or worse the second time?
It's just a little bit more awkward.
Glenn,
Yes.
you are playing Top Hat.
Top card.
Top Card. Top Card is based on what Batman villain?
Catwoman.
Catwoman. What's your relationship to Catwoman?
I joined the Thieves Guild at my local Thieves Guild, and she was the leader of it, and she saw potential for me, and I'm basically her right-hand man.
Right hand man.
Trying to
He
get
says for me.
information from the Golden Vault, because she sees them as a rival.
Okay. And you are a rogue,
Yes.
level 5.
Yes.
How many renown points?
In Thieves Guild, I don't know. In the Golden Vault, I have 4.
Oh, I guess I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know who I want to be.
I keep forgetting what's my thing in Thieves.
Renown, you only have 3 in the...
But that's
Golden
kind of
Vault 4.
4.
She's one of them.
She is one of
And
the
then you
movies
don't know
of
your
all time.
renown in Thieves Guild.
Yeah. I forgot to write it down.
Are you an officer of the Azorius Senate? Didn't someone become like a member of the Azorius Senate?
Rock did.
What are the other bad guys?
That was Rock, and
He ain't here.
he bounced. But we can say he's here in spirit if it helps us anyway.
That
So
was
store
too long
away.
ago. I don't know if I was born yet for that.
Lewis,
Yo.
you're playing Snow,
Yep.
5th level fighter,
Yep.
based on which Batman villain?
Two-Face.
Two-Face, your relationship to Two-Face?
He was my boss.
Renown?
Criminal renown 16, Golden Vault's 9.
16, so you're pretty well known in criminal circles.
Yep.
Dang. 16.
Yep.
You must have done some bad stuff. Dang.
We don't
Brian.
talk about it, Julie. That's how we were able to get that woman
Yes,
to help
sir.
us.
You're playing
that dwarf to
Swallow
help
the
us. She knew
River.
who I was.
Oh,
She was
Do you know
like,
that Tabaxi have ridiculous names?
Okay.
One of the things about Tabaxi is they're named kind of like, I don't even know how to describe their names, but it's like Swallow the River.
It's like Native American.
Special snow.
Wind in the Snow Mountains, like stuff like you have to have a ridiculous name. That's required.
Oh.
And we told him you also have to be a tabaxi, right?
He's a Tabaxi.
Pizza delivery 7 p.m.
Perfect. Swallow is
Two cheese pizzas.
you're a cleric,
Yes.
level 5. God.
1 second. 3rd level cleric, 2nd level ranger.
Oh, you multi-classed. Did anyone else know you multi-classed?
No.
I didn't know you multi-classed.
I hadn't heard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey everyone. I got an announcement.
Yes.
There's an announcement.
Yes.
I have multi-classed.
What?
I am not just I'm not just a peace clearer, man. But there's certain things,
Changed, bro.
bro, man.
Contact would be not.
You know what? I was thinking about like being one with the universe and the nature. You know, like the nature, man.
I thought I knew you.
Yeah, but then I'm like, let's do the nature and animals, and you know, yeah.
And Druid just doesn't
Yeah.
rock you. You're just not rocked by Druid.
You want to know why, man? Bows and arrow, man. Bows and fucking arrows.
You're against bow and arrow.
He's a ranger. He's for bows and arrows.
Derek's do bows and arrows.
How do you multi-class?
No, man.
What's that?
You just add
You just take levels in a different class.
Yeah. So
You're
like,
supposed to come up with some kind of flavor story besides building a temple. Unclear why a ranger's building a temple, Brian.
Where is the
Still
temple, though?
mostly a
Oh,
cleric.
you had to find the temple location. The temple's in a sewer.
Where is it?
It's in a sewer in Ravnica.
It's in the swamps.
Well, it's a sewer
Swampy.
sewer area. It's a swampy, sewery area.
Like,
All swamps.
But you've cleaned it up nicely.
What's that
It's
place
not-
in Game of Thrones?
Oh, jeez.
King's Landing?
And Dave, as I was doing that, I'm like, fucking druid. Damn it.
Something.
But ranger.
So, but you're still worshiping Zoltek. What kind of ranger are you going
Zoltek.
for? Zoltek.
I'm only 2nd level. I haven't chosen.
Zoltek.
And your Batman
Dude, I
villain
am
is
so not on my game today. It's
Your-
fucking-
your
my
killer-
work was like, what is going on?
Killer Croc.
So it's obviously going to be a crocodile or something along those lines.
Your ranger crocodile. A swamp hunter. There's got to be some guys who live in swamps.
Shrek.
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 Yeah, I'm done.
Swamp Thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, swamp.
Done. I hear Alan Moore. Alan
Alligators.
Moore
A
did a
lot of
swamp
alligators.
thing.
Start off with the comics. You don't know.
Am I wrong?
Alan Moore wrote Swamp Thing.
So now I don't read comic books. I've read a few. Don't get me wrong. But I know every comic book thing I know is like hanging out in this comic book shop for years.
Lance.
Am I wrong?
You're right.
Alan Moore.
Yes, and she
Did
has
you call
sex
me
with a
out? Did you
plant.
say
No.
I
I was angry that you knew that. Actually, I was gatekeeping. Alan Moore wisdom is what I was doing. It's not cool.
in comic books?
Sorry, I feel bad. I feel bad for
There was a
gatekeeping.
G.I. Joe character named Muskrat.
Yo, Joe, man, Muskrat.
That's my new nickname.
Lance, you're playing Julie Newman.
Newmar.
Newmar. Julie Newmar is a rogue, level 5.
No.
No,
Holy moly, man.
you are a.
I'm a Gloomstalker Rangers level 3
No, level 5.
and a Wizard
No.
level 2.
Multi-class.
Wow, you multi-class as well?
Oh, yeah.
Did you announce that, Brian? Would you please announce his
I
multi-classing?
knew he was a wizard.
Could you please make an announcement, Julie Newmar's
Remember
multi-classing?
I did a...
Are you multi-classing?
No, I did that 2 levels ago, man.
Yeah. This is old news, man.
We need an
Yeah,
announcement. You didn't make an
I
announcement.
did
Oh,
not
everybody,
pay
hey,
attention.
everybody.
I did not pay attention.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah,
You calling on me?
yeah. Alan Moore fan.
You also did a comic called Lost Girls?
Yep, time's up.
No, that's the right answer.
That's not the right answer.
A plug of the day if you have not gotten Lost Girls comic book. Everybody,
Cat-
Julie Newmar has multi-classed.
Thank you.
Oh, what?
Based on
Classes.
Catwoman?
Nah.
I assume so you could take the sleep spell. Little catnip.
Oh, no. Sleep spell's too weak at this level.
Okay.
But, no, I got a bunch of spells.
Okay.
Crazy spells.
What's your renown looking like?
My renown is in my notes, which is 12 nobility, 11 golden vault.
Oh, that's pretty high. Brian, your renown.
You know, I'm really fucking confused on what you did with Renown. Like, what level am I? Like, I don't know. I think I'm a level 50 Zoltekian Renown.
No. It only goes to 25. So I think you were like 22 or 23.
Level 22 out of 25. Okay.
22.
And 6 renowned in the Golden Vault. Reach for the stars.
You must have been
sound
the MVP in the Reach for
Does
the
that
Stars
sound right?
adventure. 6 sounds about right because you're down in the 3s.
And can I tell you how I spelled renowned?
Yes.
I'm full.
REONOUSE.
REONOUSE.
So I think that's
the
renowned.
French. That's French.
Reduce.
That's clearly French.
I'm assuming that's renowned, right?
REO Speedway.
You disgust me.
Julie Newmar, you as a specialist in nobility, you know something critical about the Azorius Senate as you guys bamf onto the ramparts. You're on the ramparts. Goblins are coming over the walls. Goblins and robots and oh my,
Yeah.
we've got some serious shit going on. The Sova column is the part of the Senate that's in charge of the legal system.
Well known.
The Jellin column is the one that writes and enacts laws. That's the one that Rock is a member of. So he's joined the Jellin column.
Killing like a felon.
The Lev column are the soldiers and defenders of the peace and the enforcers of the law. Those are the ones that are currently battling with you at the ramparts. LYEV. And you have just... Who has the key that you retrieved? Or who has the drawing of the key that you have just retrieved from...
I do.
So you have the drawing. You have not yet given it to the
Correct.
the dwarves.
Yeah, we haven't even seen them yet.
You've just gotten onto the ramparts.
Yeah, you said there's a goblin army.
Goblin army may be a little bit strong. A lot of goblins are attacking. The goblins are
A war party.
warish, bizarre-looking goblins, right? A lot. These are like Magic the Gathering goblins, right? So they're not all standard Pathfinder goblins. They're all red. Some of them are black, evidently. They've got mutations. A lot of them have like strange metal armor or kind of cogwork kind of stuff, right? Like crossbows with metal gears at the top and this kind of stuff. Like a little bit weird looking. More steampunky than maybe you're familiar with in terms of goblins. Here we go, Josh. You're up.
Okay.
What is your character's name?
I will be. I'll be Ice Cube under Mr. Freeze.
Ice Cube under the freeze. Under Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, his
Dr.
Batman.
Freeze?
Batman.
What is it, the Yeah, I guess.
You can be Ice Cube.
I just thought of it off the top of my head. Wait, is this
No, that works, dude.
You've
You've done this before.
the guy who wanted to freeze his wife?
Mr.
right?
Freeze.
Yeah, Mr.
Arnold
Freeze.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
He did freeze his wife.
Yeah.
Because she was sick, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to keep her alive.
Yeah, and he wanted to
Correct.
steal money to try to save
And
his
he was
wife.
trying to freeze it more to keep her alive longer.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy it's a stretch to call them bad guys if you really look at their.
But I'm a bad guy.
Your class?
I'm a rogue.
You're a rogue as well. That's good. So the adventure is all around heists.
Okay.
So there's 3 parts to a heist. No, 4 parts. 4 parts to a heist. Did I pronounce heist wrong?
No, you said
Yes.
Clark.
I said plarts. There's.
I got a lot of stuff.
Let's review the 4 parts. You ready? Mission briefing.
Show up,
Plan the heist.
run away.
Execute the heist. Conclude the heist. So we're starting
We're not
out
really
tonight
good at
in the conclusion of the last heist,
Cool.
which was to break into the prison that's in the D&D movie and get a key from one of the prisoners. They have a drawing of the key and some additional information on how to activate the key and open a vault. The dwarves have had their entire life savings locked inside this vault. This key opens it, they can get their riches back.
Oh, the poor dwarves.
Yeah.
So what is your Batman villain? Is Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
What is your relationship to Mr. Freeze?
He hired me to sell ice cubes because my name was Ice Cube, and which is a misunderstanding. And
Okay.
now I'm peddling ice.
So you're promoting the sale of ice.
Yes.
Here on
Not
Ravnica.
that.
You've come to Ravnica, which is kind of the center of the known universe, right? And you've come here because you understand that if you can make some tight connections, you'll be able to sell across the multiverse,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
So you came to the Azorius Senate, but you did not have the proper permits
Okay.
or an appointment.
Cool.
So you were disappointed and you had to go back. As you were leaving, these goblins attacked, right? So you were terrified and you ran to hide when you see 5 other tabaxi appear out of nowhere. and tabaxis are still relatively rare.
One of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys appear on the ramparts. There are ladders on the walls. Goblins are streaming over the walls. The ladders look like they may be sentient. In other words, the ladders are moving around as soldiers try to throw the ladders off, and they're also striking back with one of their arms.
Wow.
So
Light 'em on fire.
there are potentially sentient ladders, 3 of them,
Okay.
with at least 8 goblins on this side of the wall and more streaming up the ladders.
Okay.
Everybody comfortable?
What's a rampart? I'm done.
I'm a little uneasy, actually. I don't know what it is.
The rampart's
It's
a
just
wall.
like the walls.
My
on
incredible
the castle.
descriptions?
That's the ranger
I don't
part.
know, but it's
top of
a little uneasy.
It's the
I bet
ranger
it's the
part.
excitement
I
about
think
the
I get what
pizza
you're
coming.
saying.
You know, like it's
That was a good call, by the way. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw stuff
Well
down
done.
from.
Okay.
There's a map in Diablo called Ramparts.
And I'm hoping Ryan takes attacks.
You've seen, like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen the Lord of the Rings.
They're always on ramparts shooting arrows at things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they explain it, yeah.
Okay. So wait, we've got... Okay. Let us roll initiative.
initiative. I don't even want to attack these guys.
20.
14.
Alright, so Snow.
22.
22. Swallow.
So what kind of pluses am I supposed to put?
17 plus what?
3. 20. I'm at
He's got 20.
Julie.
Hold on.
So you have advantage because you have the same thing I
Dear
do.
God. I got 2 4s. and
Storked
plus
it.
2.
6 for Julie.
But which one?
Ice.
14.
Which one? The right or the
14.
left?
Color.
Corollas.
5.
5.
You don't have a. You gotta have more than that, right?
Nope. I have plus 0.
Top hat. Top card.
I got 12.
It's because you have no
12.
claws.
Okay.
Are we going to discriminate against colors now for not having any claws?
No, we take care of him more. He's got one eye and no claws. He's a.
But I got Jesus on my side.
Now we make fun of him.
So the order is Snow,
Damn right.
Swallow,
That's right.
Ladder,
Celtic's about to attack.
Okay.
Wait, the ladder?
Ice.
Yeah, the ladder gets
There's 3 ladders that are
the
attached,
sentient
and
ladder.
one of the guards went up to like throw the ladder off, and the ladder struck out and knocked him off like 5 feet back and on the ground. So he's laying prone, and this ladder kind of slid away after it struck him.
Did we take a long rest when we leveled up?
You have not long rest since your last fight.
Yeah.
So we get the extra hit points. If we were down, we're still down the amount
Correct.
apart from the level up.
Ice, goblins.
And
12
spell slots
is
the same.
top.
Can I cast Goodberry before the fight?
Yes.
No, you always have good carry. You just
Beginning of the day. That's your wake up, man.
But
That's
I
like the
did
morning
have
coffee.
until we leveled.
Snow, you're up. Do you understand the situation? You're on about a 15-foot wide rampart. There are about 6
exactly what I
goblins
wanted.
on the rampart already. There are more coming up the ladder. There's ladders.
What's closest to me, a ladder or a goblin?
It is a
You're probably
ranger
closest to
spell and
remember.
not
You
a
guys
cleric.
kind of like bamped in and saw this and kind of ran towards it. So you're probably like near guys in the Azorius Senate, then the goblins, then the
I'm not a
ladders.
lifestyle.
I'll go to the goblins in
Okay,
and try to hit one with my
absolutely.
rapier.
Strike.
That's good carry. That's 50.
20.
A 20 is a hit. There's a rapier. You're lancing it with a rapier.
So 10.
10 points of damage, and you killed this goblin.
All right, now
So
I
you run up
get
and
2
just
attacks now
whack!
since I'm level 5.
Kill
So
one of
there's
them,
another
yes.
one. I'll try to do it again. 23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
And 11.
11 points of damage does not... No, it does kill the goblin. So you've killed 2 of them. You just run up and lance both of them. And the Azorius Senate look at you and they're like, "You do not appear to be a member of the Senate. Where is your permit?
Do you want me to let
Show
them
me your
get you?
badge!" And they start... You thought that they would... You turn to them as if to celebrate your victory. And they start scolding you for killing without a license.
Do you want to be next?
Yes! You cannot participate in this combat!
I've worked with them before. It's not just the documentation and the license. They require the backup documentation too.
And the background check, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
did you wanna do
this is
anything
how
else?
they fucking operate?
If they're being really serious, I'll just...
They seem serious.
If I back away, will provoking attack
No.
up there? Then I'll back behind
Yeah,
them.
you
I'm in front
ran
of
up
them.
and stabbed 2
You
and then
said
just
the
stepped back.
Those goblins killed my brother. Just say.
All right, Swallow, you're up.
So what's happening? I mean,
You're on the rampart. You bamped in. You saw combat. You started running with some
Goblins.
guards towards the goblin combat.
well, now that I'm a ranger and have ranger spells, can I hunter mark one of them?
Absolutely.
And I'm going to hunter mark. I don't even know. I've never played a ranger in my life.
This is going to be exciting.
You got this, Brian.
I am going hunter's mark. I put a mark on them or something.
That's cool.
I'm glad you understand.
I know it's a bonus action, so I'm going to swing with my bow and then mark them. Can I do that?
Don't you want to mark him first? Isn't the
Is that how it works? I mark them first?
Yeah, it gives you a better chance to hit him.
I think you do 100 mark first. Because if you do hit it, you get an extra one.
Dice, yeah. I don't think I get any buffs on the
Just damage.
Yeah. Am I running up or am I going to use my bow?
Whatever you want to do, man. You tell me.
It's up to you.
Well, my crossbow's loaded. I'm going to do my crossbow. Am I within 80?
Yes.
80? So
Easily.
swing. 12.
You
Plus
miss.
That's 12. I had 6 on the
Is that a
dice.
crossbow bolt
Dang.
or is that a sword attack?
It's crossbow.
You fire at one of the goblins who dodges out of the way at the last minute. The crossbow bolt flies wide. Good?
1 second. So it seems like I mark them first.
And you mark them, you do the 100 mark first.
Yeah, I mark them first.
Yeah. Does it get any
But I
plus?
don't get any buffs.
You don't get any plus. You get only damage.
Yeah, only damage. So
Okay.
he's marked.
He's marked. Snow, as you back up, a fourth ladder attaches kind of where you guys were, so a little bit further kind of south on the wall. And as the ladder attaches, a tendril shoots from the ladder. It looks almost like a telescope, right, in terms of how it appears, and attacks one of the guards, but it misses. The guard's able to dodge out of the way. The other ladders are outside your combat. They are attacking and skittering around the wall, but it doesn't really matter here. Ice, you're up.
Can I attack the Azorius people?
The guards, yes. You're in their castle. You're at the Azorius Senate on Ravnica.
Can I attack the ladders?
You can attack the ladders and try to push the ladders off or whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, I'll try to push one of the ladders.
Okay, there's a ladder that just attached right near where you guys are and tried to attack one of the guards. You could go up and do an athletics check to try to push it off.
Cool. My athletics is... doesn't say.
It's basically your strength modifier
Oh, okay, plus 8. Right?
plus 8. Your strength is an 8.
Oh, plus 0, sorry. My strength
Yeah.
is 8. Okay. Oh, that's way less.
Yeah, you're a dex based guy.
Okay.
You want to do dexterous things, not strength things. So you're gonna grab this ladder, try to shove it off.
Yeah.
All right. So the
Screw
DC is a 15. The
Yeah.
ladder is moving and it's resisting, right? So go ahead.
25% chance.
You got this, Ice.
18!
Okay, so you grab this
Alright.
ladder, and there's this furious, terrified goblin at the top of the ladder, and you just shove it over?
Yeah?
Okay, the goblin's gonna get an opportunity attack as he falls back and the ladder crashes to the ground.
Okay.
There's probably 20 goblins piled on this ladder that you've just thrown to their death. Oh, but he gets a 19 to hit. What's your armor class?
Okay, my armor is 16.
Okay, so you're gonna take 4 points of, kind of like hand axe damage, but it's a weird looking kind of steampunk hand axe. Very unusual.
Cool.
That's 4 points of damage.
Do I write that somewhere?
Yeah, that's your hit points. So you should have. How new to D&D are you?
Very.
Okay, so Adam, can you help out a little bit? So he took 4 points of damage.
He took 4 points of pen so I can borrow? Or is there
Yeah.
an Adam on the phone? My bad.
I just discovered something new.
Yeah, so you have a total number of hit points someplace on your character sheet?
Yes, 28. So
Right, so you take 4.
It's
Yeah.
a good movie, dude.
I am level 5.
It was hella
And you only have
energetic.
28?
And it was
His dex is probably
pretty
nothing as
people
well.
throughout it. I mean, I feel ugly leaving the movie. Pretty people in
And
general.
your
Like prettier
constitution?
people in that movie than there was in Oppenheimer. Or
Yeah,
Mission
right.
Impossible.
Oh,
for
don't
that
worry.
matter,
If I die, it's
but
okay. Oh,
All right.
fun.
Now the goblins attack.
they're better in Barbie.
Uh,
Like it doesn't even.
You're still standing behind the
It wasn't
Azorius
just
guard.
Margot Robbie.
Everyone's behind the Azorius guards.
All the Barbies were tense. All the Kens were tense. Yeah, Alan was fun.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
No,
In a
it.
good way or bad way?
No, they're not doing well. Okay, so the goblins went up and start chopping at the guards, right?
Laughing,
There's some
funny.
guards that are already kind of near the goblins. More
Yeah, I enjoy it.
It was
3
Lego
more
movie.
goblins come over the no,
Did you like
6
the Lego
more
movie?
goblins come over the
Lego
wall.
movie was great. Everything was awesome, and the music was good too.
I love the
So
dance.
6 more come over the wall this turn. The other one's fighting the guards. They knock one guard down, but he doesn't look dead. He looks injured. So Brian, there's an injured guard on the ground if you want to heal him. He doesn't
Yes,
look
of
dead yet.
course.
Another guard is laying prone that got knocked over by a ladder. The other goblins have moved up to the guards in front of you guys, but they weren't able to get to you.
I'm still at range, right?
Did you back up, or are you right at the front?
No, I am in ranged. Dude, I don't want to. I mean, hey man.
You're behind the Azorius guards who are in front of you.
Those fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Can I be in the same? I mean, are they in melee?
They've charged in for melee.
No, I'm backing off from them. No, let the Azorius people kind of do what they need to do.
Gotcha. Top card, you're up.
All right,
Top hat. Top.
card.
Over the top.
Actually, I'll take top.
Is that
I'll take top as well. I'll take top.
Is that your official catchphrase?
I'm top.
We're going over the top.
Anytime you do like a really good kill, you should do what Ice Cube does, because you're like, yay, yay! Like, boo! Yay, yay! And then run. Like, that's what he
pushed the
he
ladder
threw
off.
the ladder and after falling, he's all, yay, yay!
That's why you got hit. You hit your own hand.
And then when somebody's threatening him, he's like, y'all better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Alright, what do you want to do, man?
Because these hands are bad for your health.
I yelled to one of the Azorius guards, you know what might be a good idea to take care of the ladders?
You know, you need to play it that way.
Get a
That's your
torch.
character.
Yeah.
You're Mr.
Fire.
Freeze, but you're ice.
Everything hates fire. Go get like a
We don't have fire
Josh.
permits. Fire is not authorized on the wall. We would need 3 warders in triplicate to be able to implement fire on this wall. But it's a great idea. Let me go get a scribe to start the process. And one of the guards heads off, administratively.
God fucking I'm
Think
about
about
to join the
bureaucracy,
Goblins.
snooty, you know.
I backed up. Like, as soon as they bitch at me, I'm literally helping them. I'm like, fine, y'all die. And then when there's nobody else to do it, I'll start killing again.
Taxes, man.
So if you look at me, I'm literally like in the back, leaning up against the wall like this.
I
Like,
play an enchantment deck, so I got a lot of work. I'm not a fan of blue. Blues are
That would be
pricey.
my idea. I'll try to convince as many guards.
Blue
as
and magic, they're
Yo,
expensive cards,
you
but
need,
not
there
too
are
much. Like,
permits
all
that
the
need
counter spells
transporting.
or like bouncing cards.
No, we've been
Oh,
lawfully
yeah.
ordered to
I've
defend the
played blue decks
ramparts.
before.
They lawfully
I'm just
say
getting
you
back
need
into
those
it after
permits
not playing for
moved.
10
Give me
years,
a
so
persuasion
I'm
check.
very rusty.
Fun time.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
At
And I couldn't make it
disadvantage.
Saturday. I had other plans.
Spicy.
I saw
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, so.
Commander though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a 12.
I got a Goblin deck, and then
Disadvantage.
I'm teching a stuff.
Roll twice.
A Voltron
Oh.
enchantment deck. So.
just roll the same dice.
Yeah,
You're 12.
I
and
played
7.
it last
7.
Friday and it needed work.
So-
That would make it 9. So
One of them that was kind of far away from you, but overhearing your
I'm
lies,
getting close.
appears to
Which
be
is half the
turning
fun.
as
Yeah,
if
exactly.
to arrest you.
Exactly. And then once it works, it's like that's why you play.
Yeah, 'cause I'm going there and it's not working.
For lying.
Yeah. He
For
knows
a line.
firsthand. My deck didn't work last weekend.
This is the Azorius
And the
Senate.
big argument now
We
is
don't
how many
tolerate
lands
dishonest
you
is
put
any,
in it.
can I look around and see if anyone's
Depends.
looking at this
I did
part
30.
of the rampart?
I'm 40.
So from the wall you're at, there's
Master.
more castle behind you. There are people stationed at those walls that
Yeah.
are looking down.
But
And you're getting 3 in every hand.
So he's trying to arrest him for
Let's
lying,
stop
but he
like
didn't
that.
try to arrest me for murdering somebody?
No, they supported your murder. They
theories,
just didn't. I
you
mean,
have
like
99 cards,
they
right?
supported the
You
defense of
turn
the
30,
rampart. You
and
were
your
just
first 10
unauthorized.
cards. So you start with 7, and then turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. You have 10 cards.
He, on the other hand, is lying to
Theory, you
law
should have 3
enforcement.
lines.
Right.
Much
And
bigger
then,
crime.
I mean, it's
As you
definitely
know.
one of the most.
In fact, your questioning
Like,
of
that's
this
the
may
least-
be against the rules.
what?
Let's start just killing everyone on this rampart. Fuck it. Everyone's
yeah.
gonna die.
Julie Newmar, you're
Hey,
up.
Josh, I'm in the minority.
Huh?
I'm in the minority.
Also,
What?
can I hide in
The
the
40
group?
lands.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
hiding in the
Yeah,
group.
give me a stealth
But
check.
it's okay. Unless
Can
you're
I
running
take-
like
no.
Azusa or something.
Still need
Then
to stuff.
there's a reason.
So, yeah, no. My
Nice.
spells. I'm having a hard
Remember
time.
that
I got
number.
my creatures. We'll see. If I need to swap those 40 out and bring it down to 35 or so.
Do they have a leader of any?
30's very light, but I run like 20
So
ramp. I didn't
in direct
Yeah.
combat,
35.
this guy started telling him that they needed to withdraw and go get additional permits and get fire, yelling behind you. You see one of the guys in the middle of the combat with the goblins turn and glare at him and start moving in his direction through the combat as if he's going to arrest him. That guy looks like he might be in charge.
I'm gonna go arrest the goblins.
Success? Pizza's been cooked. You're getting real-time updates. It's been you put in the car. It's left the facility.
Alright.
Did you let Ryan know?
Do I need to let Ryan know?
You think you should
No,
be able to figure it
don't
out?
let him know.
I mean, I put note. Please hand it to the guy Ryan at the front
And tell him that he's the best. No, you
Tell him
said
he's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the note, so that Ryan's gonna look confused as shit when he's like, "Here you go, you're the best." What?
And if Ryan eats all the pizzas, you know I'm okay with that.
That's better.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person
Okay,
on that dude.
on the guard. On the member of the Azorius Senate. Okay.
He's like a leader.
Yeah. How does this work?
It's a Wisdom 15 DC.
And he's a douchebag, right?
He's a douchebag. Looks like.
Supposedly. Probably.
I mean, not mean. Like, he's not cruel or mean. He's just douchey.
He's a technical douche.
Yeah.
And this is a what save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom 15.
Nat 1.
Failed his save.
Suffers an aneurysm.
Nat 1.
So he is charmed.
He is charmed. So he regards me as a friendly acquaintance. And,
But in his defense, who wouldn't be charmed by Julie friggin' Newmar?
I know.
what can I say?
That is the truth.
Like,
So as he looks over to arrest this man for lying during combat, he then looks over and you see his eyes glide over in that Julie Nomar wax paper love look that you're so familiar with.
Deputize us so we can fight.
Oh, anything for you, Julie. And he pulls out a scroll, like a micro scroll, and he starts jotting it down as he's being attacked.
Nice.
So he is doing something.
Beautiful.
what'd you tell him to do? I missed it.
Deputize us.
Oh, so I'm good?
Not yet. Well, it's on. I mean,
It's in process. I don't know if there's anything I can do. The bonus thing? I don't know. I already cast a spell, so I can't cast another spell.
you can move. So you're about 10
can
feet
move.
away from where the goblins are.
I can move, and could I push over the ladder?
That would be an
Really
action.
good one. That's nice.
You're right.
Yeah, that's my Dave. That was a gift from Tom. I got from Dave. Yeah, the heavy deck. These are. And the big one.
But I'm thinking of it more as a jump.
You're gonna leap
Leap into the ladder. Knocking it over.
into the ladder and knocking it over.
Is that an attack?
That would be like a grapple. That sounds more like a grapple. Or a shove. Maybe a shove.
That's a shove attack, right. That's right. I don't know. I guess I'll just call my familiar back.
Color, you're up.
I unsheath my lightsaber.
Yes.
I can enchant my blade so it glows blue like a light. Or no, it glows purple.
Purple?
Yes, I remember.
Oh man! Purple lightsaber
Yes, I'm a
attack.
Samuel Jackson Tabaxi. Let's go.
When did this happen? Did you know about the purple lightsaber? I had no idea.
That I did know. That I
You
did
knew
know.
about that? Okay, I didn't know that.
The
Okay.
one thing I know at this table.
So it's just the ladders propped up against the wall, right?
Yeah, there's 3 ladders kind of on the other side of the Azorius Senate guard line that are latched onto the wall. Like they have hooks that come over and are latched onto the wall. But he was pretty easily able to run up and throw one ladder off, and there were a lot of goblins on it.
All right, I'm gonna run up, take my long sword lightsaber,
Yes.
and try to slash down as many as I can in one strike. Like so. Like,
Are you willing to
break
go
break
off the
tops
wall, or are you going to stay on?
Like break the tops of the ladders.
Or are you going to chop
Break
the
hooks.
ladder?
Chop the hooks of the ladders.
Chop the ladder. Okay, the ladder's actually a living creature. So let me get an attack roll against the ladder.
All right. An attack roll.
Correct.
All right.
You have multi-attack at this level, right? So you're going to be making more than one attack?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So here's what I'll give you choices here. You can try to just hit the ladder and kill it, or you can do a called shot on the hooks against the wall. Each attack will be at disadvantage, but if you hit both times, you will knock the ladder down.
All right. I'm going to do a cold shot.
Okay. So attack roll at disadvantage.
That's a 7 and a 20.
A natural 20.
Natural 20
And a
and a
modified 7, or just you have all sorts of pluses to hit.
7 plus 12.
So a 12 hits.
Okay, so
So
that's
you
12.
strike the ladder, do damage,
So now do it again for the second piece.
It was in the thing. It was,
and then strike again.
strike.
Well, we can do damage last if you hit
that
both
also
times.
$24.
Is that also disadvantage?
Also disadvantage because the ladder is trying to avoid you. It's moving around.
Got it.
25 or so.
That's a 9 and a 10.
So the 9
With modifiers?
9 modifier.
That's just plus the lightsaber modifier. With my.
How much is
It's
the
also a +4 for proficiency with the longsword, which makes it 13.
No.
13's a hit.
All right.
So you hit both, right? Which knocks the ladder off, and the ladder is now tipping sideways.
I mean, you know how.
I'll give you an attack roll to knock the ladder into the other ladder.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
All right, attack roll.
Long time.
There's a DC 15 to hit the other ladder with your ladder, knocking more goblins loose.
All right. Well, I have +9 right now,
Okay,
$5 was great.
which makes 18.
an 18. So you
Let's go.
strike this ladder, it tips over. About 30 goblins on this ladder, falling to their death. Knocking towards the end about another 15 goblins off that ladder. So there's a huge pile of dead goblins.
Nice.
You see the ladder scrambling and starting to climb back up the wall.
Color.
Almost immediately, right?
Color.
But you guys have devastated. Oh, so, and as you look down, you see not only goblins in this horde that's kind of attacking, and it's a mound of creatures. There's also
He's getting a very small
like
amount.
servos, like clockwork creatures mixed in with the goblins, which you find very unusual. Like goblins usually travel in goblin hordes. There's no reason why they would ever work with or be associated with these kinds of things. You also notice that the ladders appear to be kind of like modified clockwork creatures.
So they're not alive. They're clock. They're some kind of mechanical.
Right, but they're
Sentient
sentient.
machine.
They're sentient clockwork creatures.
It's all about
Okay.
So like an android. Sentient machine.
Yeah, kind of like androids, but a little bit less sentient. I don't know, clockwork creatures. They can follow simple orders usually, but they usually aren't
They're
thinking for
intelligent, but
themselves.
they're not sentient.
Correct. They can adapt
robots.
to environments in the environment. Right, they're robots, but they're not. They're like low-level AI. They're not thinking up a plan. They're following an order and then adapting. You know, kill those guys. So they're trying to get to you and kill you.
Yeah. They can't evolve, but they adapt.
Which is great for them.
They can. Yeah, they can. They're trained to adapt to environmental changes.
Got it.
Clockwork creatures. Okay, now round 2. This round, you guys are going to be playing as goblins. So please either draw from random or select. I'll let you select if you would rather
I like
a goblin card.
You gotta go random.
No,
We're playing as goblins.
No, pick random.
I am.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But I mean, I'm gonna choose one and hand it over, so you don't have to reach.
My bad, my bad.
So, can I show people?
Sure.
What kind of goblin did I get?
Summon goblin.
Keeper of Kukus.
Oh, jeez.
Protection from red until end of turn.
So is there a little icon on the lower right or mid right? Is it gold?
These are not rares. These came out of the 10-cent pile.
These are 10 cents.
So now try to roleplay your goblin based on your goblin's, whatever your goblin is.
Alright.
Bogart, brute.
All right. Everyone's got their goblin?
Ooh, menace.
All right, round 2. Now here's what you guys see now that you're playing as goblins. You guys had a very simple mission, which was to create a distraction at the rampart so that Kranko could get into the Azorius Senate and steal something. You're not sure what he was trying to steal. Your job was to create a distraction. You were told there were going to be a bunch of pushover humans that you had to just kind of create chaos with, right? But suddenly, a group of 5 furious felines have come out of nowhere and begun attacking you. So you're not clear whether you should continue the attack or withdraw. You know that you were supposed to withdraw pretty soon after starting the attack, right? The goal wasn't for us to all die here. It was to create a diversion. 2 of the ladders have already been pushed off the rampart. You can decide whether you're on the ground, if you're on the ladders, or if you're in combat, and we'll go from there. So, Snow, you're up first. Which goblin are you playing?
I have a raging goblin, so
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure he would be up in combat.
Yeah, you are raging up on the thing. What would you like to do? So there are some cat people kind of behind. One's leaning against the wall doing nothing, and then there are a bunch of human guards.
I'll
that
take
you were
human
there.
guards.
All right, and there's a couple already engaged in combat. Attack roll.
4.
So you swing with your hand axe and you're unable to connect, right? Bounces off his shield, no damage. That was no. Swallow, you're up.
I am now Keeper of Kukus.
Okay.
Wanted. Thick-skinned goblin for guarding mean old Kookus.
Yes.
Must like fires. I mean, I love fire.
Okay.
Burn, burn, burn.
Okay.
Do you rule of
There are flags and banners. There are flags and banners here, and you do have Tinder.
Must heal quickly.
You could try to light a flag on fire. You could attack. You could.
Do I have? I mean, do I have the same gear as me, or is I'm like a
No,
now
you're now just playing that goblin.
And of
tell
course,
me
I
what
have a
gear you
Molotov
have.
cocktail, except they don't call them Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
And in the Goblin world, do you know what they call them?
No.
big boom bottles?
Big boom
Cranko
box.
kaboom booms.
Cranko kaboom boom. Yeah. So you've got a Cranko kaboom boom.
Yeah, and I snap my fingers and flames, just a little bit of flame comes out. I light the
Yes.
Cranko kaboom boom,
Yes.
and I throw it at the flag.
And a flag. Okay, give me an attack roll.
I got a red one here. Red. Just one?
Yeah.
And is this... So actually, I am going to use the magic one.
And your dex is +2.
5.
You hurl your Cranko kaboom boom at this flagpole, and it just goes wide and goes wild. But then it falls to the ground below, and a fire explodes in the midst of the Azorius Senate. Something they have not seen. An unpermitted fire in the Azorius Senate has not been seen in generations.
Cranko and Kookus would be happy.
You see people. I mean, like people on the ramparts overlooking this combat, furious that you've started a fire, immediately start issuing, fire suppression edicts.
And I blow my hand out, and I get a little bit of burn on my finger.
Nice. All right. Ladders. The ladders go. Your ladders, one ladder reattaches, climbs back up the wall and reattaches.
Right.
The other two ladders attack guards. A miss and a miss. And the third ladder's still on the ground. The one you push down isn't coming back up. Ice, you're up. You're playing a goblin.
I'm a goblin tunneler.
Okay.
So, do I just try to tunnel where I'm at?
Right. So
You're supposed to create the
what's
person.
what's interesting is you've recently been given, for some unknown reason, a bunch of tunneling equipment.
Okay.
So you've been a goblin tunneler since Cranko declared you one about 2 days ago. Right, you've actually never been in a tunnel or dug any tunnels, but you've got tunnel digging tools, and you are being addressed as a tunneler now.
Okay.
And there is stone walls, and there are other things.
I decide that I'm going to try to tunnel on the guards.
Okay, you're just gonna.
I'm going to take my
give me an attack
pickaxes.
roll.
Wolverine
Alright.
1, shovel into the throat.
13.
A 13 is a hit on the guard.
Okay.
So roll damage with a like a pike or what?
I was thinking of pickaxe.
Pickaxe, yeah. So a d6 for damage on a pickaxe.
6.
6, yeah. You right in his chest
my
and
job.
kill one of the guards, right? So guard goes
Did my
down
job.
dead.
Okay.
You're
Oh, yeah.
like, yeah, tunneling
made a
human.
tunnel.
Yes. No. It's like, so that was ice. Goblins go. So it's now the cat people's team, right? So you guys do whatever you're doing this round. Next up is Todd.
Okay. I'm playing the Bogart Brute, so I'm pretty sure I'd be on the ramparts fighting.
Okay. And are you bogarting anything?
Yes?
What are you bogarting?
A guard.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
God damn it.
7.
You're smoking a guard?
Do you know what bogart means?
No, which is why you saw I paused. I'm like, that's gotta be an in the window to something. That's gotta
So
be.
much like Brian, you flick your finger and fire comes on. And you attempt to light the guard on fire. And he just like shushes you away and is able to prevent you from lighting him on fire.
He literally goes,
Wait, hold on.
no.
Can I
Bad
use
goblin.
anything on the card?
Yes.
Like,
Bad
oh,
goblin.
I got menace, which means I can't be
Second
blocked
one.
by.
By 2 or more creatures.
Yes.
Yes. So the other guard that's right next to you is about to strike you, but because this guy shushed you away, you're unable to get attacked. So you survived this round for sure.
Nice.
Julie.
You mean the goblin?
Yes.
What's a goblin?
I'm a rummaging goblin.
A what?
Rummaging.
Rummaging.
So I have eager curiosity.
There's
And
2 guards knocked on the ground, 1 dead.
Yes.
Or 3, 1's dead.
So I'm going to search the bodies. To
Okay.
see petty theft.
Yeah. So notebook, pen, ticket book, right? sunglasses, handcuffs, and some keys.
Keys, shiny keys.
Yes. You take everything. All right. So you just rummaged. And the helmet?
Yes.
You put on the helmet? Okay. You're not wearing a guard's helmet. Anything else?
I'm disguised.
Yes, you get advantage because of your excellent goblin roleplay. That right there is how you play a crazed goblin, guys. Anything else? You're good?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm a guard, see?
Color.
I am Mog
May I see the
Flunkies.
basket goblin?
Mob flunkies?
Mog Flunkies.
Oh, Mog. Mog is like a goblin god guy.
Yeah. Big strong man.
Where do you want to be? On the ladder, on the ground, or in the combat?
It says
I mean, I'm
I
fine with
can't do
mine.
anything.
Mine's basic. One
Unless it says I can't do anything unless
mean,
somebody tells me to.
Classic goblin.
That's what it says. Mog Flunkies can't attack or block alone.
Okay, so
to get protection from red.
you've successfully rummaged,
It's a one man.
but then you recognize one of your buddies is just standing there looking
bad card?
confused, like he doesn't understand the plan.
Card.
He needs to be commanded.
We got goblins tonight.
Would you like to command him? Would anyone like to command the Mog command?
I'm the leader of the group on the rampart, so I command you to start killing anything that isn't goblin. Anything that isn't goblin. Hey, pizza field.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Let's see what Ryan does. Attack roll.
Okay.
kill guard.
You're +4 on your attack roll. You're strong. Claw attack.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
I don't. Who am I attacking?
You gonna attack humans or are you gonna attack cat people?
Attack human.
Attack human.
Attack
Okay.
human.
Attack human.
Pizza be over here.
Nice, thank you. 6 is a miss. So you go "Argh!" and just claw some of the guy's shield.
Thank you, my good sir.
Thank you. Did Ryan get a slice?
He better have. Open it up. No.
He didn't
Go-
take it.
go
You know
ask-
he
I'm gonna
didn't.
bring it to him.
You know he didn't. He's too good-hearted.
You were gonna give him a whole pie?
Jonas, take a slice or
Adam, would
two.
you grab some napkins too, please, out of the bathroom? Or ask Ryan might get help with that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I appreciate
He's
that.
always drawing on that.
Yeah. That's right. No, ask.
Get some drawings.
He might not be able to give those napkins to you, but if you do, you get points. Do you know how he does? He draws on the domino napkins.
I'm gonna run this.
So we were
Okay.
talking on the way here on how many, all the different types of swords you can get in D&D. There's the claymore, there's a greatsword, there's a broadsword, scimitar, longsword, short sword,
Bastard
daggers. I mean, for a small, it's a mini sword. So, and we were wondering, claymore, broadsword.
Two-handed sword. Claymore's a two-handed sword.
It's two-handed, but it's only 2d4
Is
slashing.
it versatile?
No, it's two-handed, straight up.
And it's only 2d4. No,
That's
you're
what
not looking at
surprises
5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
No, it's on the D&D Weekly.
That's a custom thing. There's no way a Claymore does 2d4.
Hey, I'm not making the news here. I'm just reporting it. It's only a Claymore's
That's
only a
homebrew,
D4.
dude. That's bad homebrew.
Okay.
See, it says homebrew at the top. There's no
No,
way.
that's an ad. That's an ad. That's not
That's an
homebrew.
ad?
That's an ad.
That's not an official D&D thing, is it?
If you can find something else, this is what I could find.
No, I don't. I'm arguing that the Claymore isn't a D&D
I'm gonna
thing.
eat the food now.
It's just a two-handed sword.
Hey, I'm the leader of our Goblin War.
Unearth Arcadia, actually.
Unearth what?
Unearth Arcana.
Arcana.
It's a UA. It means it's unofficial. It came from Wizards of the Coast, but it's not official.
Are you finding a Claymore where large swords? Forgotten Realms.fandom has it.
I honestly didn't know there was a sword called a Claymore. I thought it was just
It's a
that
Scottish one from the Highlands to fight the English.
one. Nah.
Not my information. That came from Adam.
The Claymore?
Yeah, we're trying to find out the damage on Claymores.
Okay. I think the Claymore is essentially a greatsword.
I didn't know
And
the
then I
Claymore
remember
was
there used to be
Scottish.
bastard swords
It was
too.
created by the Scottish.
I think
so that
bastard
they
was like
could
4 or
knock
3
the British over because of how thick British armor
To
was.
log
They
in
all-
with Google, you agree to their
Scottish would just
privacy
go in there,
policy
no
and
shit,
must
just
allow
completely
tracking.
unorthodox with this big, heavy two-handed weapon and just swing at the British and knock them over in the neck.
Puny Englishmen.
If they wanted to go lighter, they would carry a dirk or a smallish dagger, a short sword, then a ski and boot, which was a little sock knife.
You guys watch anime by chance? I saw your. Have you seen Vinland Saga?
Yes. I haven't.
So good.
It's so good.
I haven't watched the second season though.
It's completely different. It's completely different.
I'm midway through the second season.
I have read the manga though, and I am I'm in the manga where the second season is.
I see. Cool. Yeah, well, the first season when they're like.
Oh yeah, the first. I fell in love with the first season, dude.
So good.
Oh, Brian, how much do we owe you? We owe you 12 a pie.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 12 a pie.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dang, those are $5 when I was in college. Oh, I found it.
Delivered and everything.
Half of it was the delivery.
I do like
Yeah,
this
I
game,
have-
so I think for next campaign I'm gonna play a goblin.
Napkins.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Going dumb like a goblin is kind of fun.
Did Ryan take slices?
No.
Napkins.
Did Ryan get a slice?
No, it looks like he's all cleared up now, all being himself. He was dealing with customers a second ago.
What, did you interrupt him?
I did interrupt him.
It's the best time to be interrupted. Here's your pizza, homie.
You didn't want it?
I'm good.
Sure. That one right there.
I chipped in, but just.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
It's not very good. It's very doughy or something.
Hey, it's Little Caesars. I mean, come on.
It's school pizza.
Alright, I got too much money here, everybody.
No,
It's
what
just
they
there for
do,
comfort.
is
No,
they
no,
put
no,
less
You know what,
cheese
though?
on it, and she's the most
You
expensive
got a good
ingredient.
part.
Yep.
In,
We know you're gonna do something good with it.
I watched the whole video about how Little Caesars business model
Alright.
works.
If it makes you feel bad.
You can rest easy, he's had some.
No, seriously, actually, it's not that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think it really is.
No, it's not. It's only like 4 months over.
We tipped the guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he bounced
well.
quick. I'm like, hopefully we tipped him like
22%, I think.
Okay.
I was kind of worried about that too, yeah.
I'm tired of chewing.
Great idea, Dave.
Yeah, screw that. Screw that.
Are y'all
Sunny.
vegetarians or?
No.
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, I see. Okay, 2 vegetarians.
the two in charge were. The rest of us are not. So we just go with it.
No, I need a drink.
Nothing
Did you
wrong
get that
with
here?
cheese pizza though.
Well, what?
Nothing wrong with cheese pizza though.
7-Eleven.
Pizza pizza.
7-Eleven on the way here.
That's good. I think I got that a couple weeks ago. That's all.
Hey, pineapple pizza's okay.
Pineapple's pretty good.
Yeah.
My favorite is just pepperoni and jalapeno.
So, Unearthed Arcana saying that's 2d8.
Jalapeno?
Yeah, that's Claymore damage.
You gotta try that.
Yeah, I agree with 2d8 better than 2d8.
is huge.
It's,
Guards are now attacking you guys. You're all up on the ramparts. You're getting attacked. 8. I miss you. Brian,
and
your goblin is being attacked. Ooh. Goblin hits you, Brian.
You know, I was in Taiwan recently.
A goblin?
No, you're hit by a guard and you die.
The goblin died?
Yes,
I died.
the goblin dies.
Yeah, I know. It's a.
Lance attack.
I'm keeping my
my
card.
parents were in Taiwan.
Miss.
Oh, really?
They were in
Josh,
Thailand.
your goblin is attacked by a guard and I miss.
Okay, cool. Good deal.
Top, you're attacked by a guard.
That's solid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You stop. You stop.
Adam, your goblin is hit and killed.
In one go?
Yes.
Dude, if you saw when we hit them for 10 points,
And the death throes of the
And you're unable to be attacked, right?
yes.
You're unable to be attacked. Okay, so that's that round. Back to playing your characters. Snow, you're up.
I yell at the guy scribing, "Am I a deputy yet?"
You have been deputized! Quickly help us! We're losing the battle! They're starting fires!
And then I'll
we
run
use gas?
back up and I'll aim at the closest one to me.
Okay,
German. I'll decide when we use gas.
24,
that's a hit.
26, whatever. And then
Look at me.
I am German.
15.
I am German.
Look
I
at
got
me.
I am
I am the German.
assimilation
Second
back-
attack.
Look at me. I am the Nazi now.
that'll probably be a miss 10.
A 10 is a miss.
Alright.
So now there's 7 goblins still on the ramparts, plus the ladders and more guys coming over. Swallow, you're up.
I'm dead, I thought.
Your goblin is dead, your
You're up.
character is up.
So I am now back. How does that work? I now morph into my character?
No, you were just playing the goblin, now you're playing your character again.
Gotcha. So,
But your
Hunter's Mark-
character could have some goblin awareness, if you'd like.
Of course.
There may have been like some kind of telepathic mind link as he died. His soul screamed out to Zoltek, and you may have like learned some
Does that
goblin
need to be
lore.
said that his soul cried out to Zoltek?
No,
though?
not all goblins worship Zoltek.
I mean, I think they do. And if they don't on their deathbed, they do. If
Okay.
you know what I mean.
I don't.
That they know the only way through salvation in the afterlife is through
So that.
Isn't Zoltek a crocodile god that worships death or something?
Yes. She is a crocodile.
There's multi-facets. You could say there's multi-different teeth to this guy.
Don't crocodiles have weird faceted eyes?
Mortals thing.
That's what mortals think. Typical mortal-ish. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Anything less.
I swing crossbow. I need to reload.
You
it.
reload your crossbow and fire.
Done. And I'm not doing this anymore because that was so bad.
17.
Oh, you
Plus
hit.
6.
23 is a direct hit on a goblin.
Roll damage.
And I do. Come on. So I do 11 plus Hunter's Mark. I don't know what Hunter's Mark is quite yet.
Pretty sure the 11 kills it anyway.
Yeah, the 11 kills it, but I'm curious to know what Hunter's Mark does too.
See, at least
16.
10, at least 10 points killed.
Roll a 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d4.
But that includes
1,
me.
2, 3. Your goblin is standing there minding his own business. Where do you hit him, Brian?
The goblin?
Yeah.
I was aiming at the goblin?
Yeah.
I'm so innocent.
Oh, I aim in the Ducus.
Your goblin takes a crossbow bolt in the Ducus and dies.
The Ducus. I don't even know what that body part is.
I reached your bigger now. I reached your bigger.
He was tunneling, his ass was in the air, and he just shot.
Now I have a tunnel in me.
Yeah, you were in tunneling position and got tunneled. It's
I got
just Brian, did you want to move or do anything else?
I'm fine at my range.
Okay. The ladders. The ladders, goblins pouring over the top of the ladders again this round. Ice.
Okay.
Last round you pushed over a ladder.
Yes.
It was very effective.
Yes. There's no goblins on the rampart.
There are currently 10 goblins on the rampart.
I'll attack one of the goblins with one of my short sword.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of the goblins that just came off the ladders or one that was already there?
One that just came off.
Okay, attack roll.
17. Jesus Christ,
Oh.
these dice are loaded.
Beautiful roll. Damage. You get sneak attack too because the rampart is crowded.
What is sneak attack?
Good
Extra
card, by the way.
3d6? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It fits
With
with
3 of them?
3d6, yeah, because there's someone standing adjacent to the goblin, so he's kind of distracted, and you're able to stab him right in
That's a good
in the
card.
Ducus.
Okay,
It
so
looks like these goblins.
But it's a good card.
4d6.
These goblins are not
It's better than mine.
well trained with their Ducus defense, so you get this goblin right in the Ducus.
Okay, so 4d6 plus 6,
You don't
right?
send
Correct.
well-trained goblins to be the distraction.
5 plus 1, 6, plus 5, 11, I can do math. Plus 5, 17, or 16.
To the Ducus,
Yes.
you slay the goblin.
Okay.
Dead.
Straight dead.
Dead.
Okay, no more
That's
Dukas.
5 dead goblins. Okay, now it is. Did you want to move or do anything else? You're kind of standing in the middle of the fray.
Yeah, I'll head back a little bit.
You saw him after he attacked. He ducked down and kind of hid behind some of the guards. Do you want to make a
Yeah,
stealth
I'll do
roll?
exactly the same.
All right, so a stealth roll. So a d20 plus your stealth.
It was a 21, by the way. That's stealth roll.
Dude, that was a good roll.
I don't know what my stuff is. But 20, Jesus Christ. I'm sure I'm fine.
Natural 20.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Right, so you basically just disappear.
You disappear straight up like just magic. Like, now you see me, now you don't.
And you just boom.
Yep, I just...
You just look
I'm not
like
here
the wall.
anymore.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, get it, dude, get it.
You sure?
Yeah, who else is gonna get him? It's me or Brian. There's
two slices, who else?
You look hungry though.
I'm only-
You could do another
I have a
one.
burger waiting for me.
You could do another one though, couldn't you?
I'm all good.
You look like you could
I
do
could
another one.
but I don't want it.
Make him do another one. Brian, you want another one?
Do it.
You gotta do it, man.
No one else
Brian's got
wants
it.
one.
Brian's got
I
it.
will take the last.
No, we were peer pressuring someone into taking it.
You're pressuring me into pizza.
Bullying.
What?
Bullying. Peer
Yes.
pressure, right?
Yes, that
Yeah.
was. Yes.
Oh,
that
we're
was it.
bullying.
Yeah.
Bullying,
Part of
yes.
this
I'm supposed to bully.
You resist the
Yeah, why are you
bullying.
bullying me? You're supposed to be bullying
I'm the
him.
bully.
No. I, as the dungeon master, bully all of you equally. I try to do it equally, but some of you I hate more than the other ones. So you guys more. You guys know this.
Everyone knows he hates Brandon.
Why'd you look at me when you said hate more than the other?
I didn't want to share with Brian. I felt I didn't know it was too much.
By next
Ice, you're done.
By next session, we need a list of like a ranking of who you like the most to who you hate the most.
Right, and it
By the
does
next
change
session.
every week. You know, like some people stay at the bottom, Brian. But, you know, so the rest of you guys kind of, you know, you filter around in that mid section.
Whoa.
In the Dukas?
In the Dukas. You're definitely deep in the Dukas. Okay, goblins are attacking. A goblin where you're in combat. Goblin attacks you, misses with a 14. Brian, you're in crossbow range. You're out of range. You're in. Are you in combat range of goblins?
I was just talking to that captain guy. I don't know how.
You've seduced him. You've got your charm person up.
Seduced?
Can we please bring up a picture of Julie one more time and discuss whether or not you seduced him? A goblin is going to attempt to attack you. He's actually going to throw a hand axe at you.
Is he?
Yep. And I got a 3.
He misses.
Goblin is going to try to attack you.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Goblins
Goblin
have
is
not
attacking
been
you.
Very successful.
A stork, 4. Goblin attacking you. 19.
That fucking
That's a 23. So a goblin. Where are you in the combat? Oh, you're hiding.
I'm hiding.
You're hiding. I have disadvantage. I'm sorry. Let me roll again.
Wait, but
So you've got stealth. So you go down and try to hide. Oh my god.
God fucking why is it
2
me?
19s. It's meant to be. So you duck down, and a goblin at another spelunking goblin who's in the Dukas position sees you at eye level and just hits you in the head with a hand axe for 4 points of damage.
Fucking bullshit.
That's a double 19, man. Take it up with the dice.